Jalebis, rasgulla, sweet curds, rum cake. Festival delicacies might differ by the region and culture it originates from, but food temptations are everywhere, and it can continue for weeks on end. Over the course of the festival season, you may gain 2 to 3 kgs by consuming just 200 extra calories per day over 2 to 3 weeks. Few lose this weight during the following months and years, and that too without concerted effort. You don't have to starve yourselves or consume bland foods. Instead, with the help of some defensive cooking and eating techniques, you can indulge in delicacies without the guilt. Here are 7 tips to help you achieve that. Tip number 1. Pause before taking seconds. Before taking a second serving, count to 10. I mean minutes, not seconds. The "I'm getting full" signal from your stomach takes some time to reach your brain. Take a 10-minute rest after you've finished your first serving. Strike a conversation with a family member or take a sip of water. Reassess your hunger after that. You might realize that you are full and you do not need any more food. Tip number 2. Don't leave home on an empty stomach. Eat something before leaving for the party so you don't end up with a ravenous appetite on reaching there. A slice of fruit or multigrain bread with or without peanut butter, or a handful of dry fruits, or a few spoons of non-sweetened yogurt are excellent pre-party snacks. These snacks are a healthy mix of long-lasting, complex carbohydrates, protein, and unsaturated fat. You will avoid binging on the sugar and fat-rich options at the party table. Tip number 3. While cooking, use substitutes. Swap ingredients or revise your recipes to improve the nutritional value of your holiday dishes. Use avocado puree or cashew nut butter instead of regular fat-rich animal source butter. You can use this for your Christmas cakes and pastries. Use whole wheat flour or gram flour instead of maida, which is refined flour. Use these while making sweets for Diwali. Use fresh ingredients rather than processed store-bought options while planning festive meals. Cooking with homemade ingredients might not always be easy, but in the long run is well worth the effort if eating healthy is a priority for your family. Number 4. Fit in your favorite food first. Who doesn't have food priorities? Any Indian teenager would stuff his or her plate with biryani rather than a vegetable salad. During the holidays, the plentiful food options can confuse even the most level-headed eater. Pick the foods you relish most. Prefer the food that is only available during that particular season, such as your dadi's rose cookies during Christmas. Savor a small serving of it first before piling on the other staple. Sometimes the best way to deal with food temptation is to give in to a certain extent. Tip number 5. Schedule exercise. Most of us end up researching every detail of our planned vacation. We do all the necessary online research to ensure that our family has the best and most useful time possible, whether it's flight or train connections, places to see or restaurants to visit. Some of us do not leave a stone unturned. Schedule time for enjoyable exercise, just like you would for a holiday activity with your family. Set a reminder on your phone and wake up early. Get some fresh air by going outside or stay inside and hit the gym. Being physically active is your secret holiday weapon. Tip number 6. Sleep enough. Holiday trips, late night parties, movie sessions, and a house bustling with relatives. There are enough reasons to sleep less during the holiday season. Losing sleep can make it more difficult to control your blood sugar if you are diabetic. According to recent research, a lack of sleep has been found to trigger changes in certain appetite hormone levels. This imbalance leads to increased hunger and appetite. Stressed and sleep-deprived people tend to consume more food. They also favor foods heavy in fat and sugar. Therefore, to avoid mindless eating, aim for at least 7 to 8 hours of good quality sleep each night. The last tip, drink enough water. Many people end up eating when they actually are thirsty. Signs of mild dehydration such as headache, weariness, dizziness, and difficulty focusing can resemble hunger. It is simple to ignore and eventually get confused between hunger and thirst due to round-the-clock availability of food and drink. The festival season also results in many social situations that favor excessive eating and drinking. The next time you feel hungry a little earlier than usual, drink a glass of water and wait to see if the hunger pangs are still around. Above all, keep in mind what the holiday is all about. Enjoying and spending time with the people you cherish. It's simpler to pay less attention to the food when you concentrate more on the fun and family.